Hello, good morning, everyone. Today we are going to work with the group 201. So, hello, I hope so that you have an excellent day. And today we are going to see one topic. Maybe you have seen this topic. We are going to see verbs. Okay, so please, good morning to everyone. Hi. Let's going to start with verbs. The first thing that we are going to do, verbs. Verbs. Okay. Do you know how can we divide the verbs? We can divide in two. Very well. Luz, good morning. We can divide verbs in two. Verbs. Verbs are divided in two. Very well. Manuel, good morning. What are the names? For example, verbs, the first division, the first type of verb is, can you tell me? No? Very well. The first one is the irregular. Logical, the other, Donovan, good morning. And the other, we have verbs irregular. And the other is the regular. Okay, very well. Brad, good morning. Good morning. I don't understand your writing, Brad. I can't understand. Nakar, good morning. Very well. Regular and irregular. Very well. Can you tell me the three times? Good morning. Okay, very well. Yes, I got it. Can you tell me the three times of the verbs, please? The three times of the verb. Alejandro, good morning. Hi, good morning. The three times of the verbs. We have one. The first one is the three times. We have present, later we have Osiris, good morning. Present. Another time of the verb, present. The second one is the past. And the last one is the last time, present, past. Okay, very well. Thank you, Donovan. Very well. Present, past, and past participle. Present, past, and past participle. Thank you very much. Present, past, and past participle are for both regular and irregular. Can you tell me one example of one verb, one regular? Tell me one example. Present, past, and past participle. Okay, very well. Ale, good morning. Hi. Past participle. Very well. Now, tell me one example of regular verb. One example, please. One example of regular verbs. One example of regular verb. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sai. Good morning. For example, we have play. Past of play. Thank you very much. Plate. Plate. And past participle. Plate. Thank you very much. Talk. Very well. The study is good. Very well. The study. Thank you, Luz. Brad. Thank you very much. Talk. Regular verbs. Regular verbs. When we are using regular verbs in past and past participle, they are going to end with the ed. They are going to end in ed. So characteristics of regular verb, when we are using them in past and past participle, they are going to finish, they are going to end in ed. One example, thank you very much. One example of irregular, please tell me one example of irregular. One example of irregular. Eat, very well, good. Eat, cut, take, and drink. Excellent, thank you very much. Eat, cut, take, and drink. Good. Swim. Okay, good. Let's gonna use eat. Present of eat, logical eat. Past of eat, ate. And past participle, eaten. So we can say that the irregular verbs, they are the most of the time, they are going to change when you are using in past or past participle. Most of the time, not always. Why? Because we have some examples. For run, run, and run. As you can see in present and past participle, they don't change. So we can say that they always change. Or for example, just say cut. Cut. In this case, it doesn't change. So we can say that the regular verbs are the verbs that when we use in past and past participle, we have to put or we have to write at the end of the verb ed. And the irregular verbs, most of the time, they change when we use past and past participle. Sometimes run, 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 or cut, cut, cut. Or for example, put, very well, think, thought. The specific topic of today is going to be gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives. Infinitives. Yeah. A question for you. What is an infinitive verb for you? What do you understand if I say infinitive? What do you understand about infinitive? No? Very well. Example? Well, not example. The definition, what is the meaning? What do you understand when I say infinitive? Infinitive verb. The simple form. Okay, very well. Thank you, Nakar. Simple form. Infinitive. The simple form. Okay, very well. The simple form. The regular form, okay, could be, okay. A verb in base form. Okay, good, good. Now let's gonna check gerund. If I tell you gerund, what do you understand? Can you tell me what do you understand about gerund? Gerund. So very well, a verb that doesn't have conjugation is correct. Very well. And what about gerund? For you, what is a gerund? Gerund. Anya, hi. Gerund. For you, what is gerund? Okay, very well. Thank you, Alondra. Good morning, Alondra. Very well. We can say that gerund is the verb plus ing. Okay, very well. It's good. It's good. The verb. Sorry. The verb in ing form. Okay, very well. A verb that refers to an action that is happening right now. Maybe. Gerund sometimes, and that's what we are going to see today, the difference of gerunds. Sometimes gerund is when is occurring something right now, but we are going to see that. We are going to see that we can divide, for example, gerund, we are going to use it in 3 different forms. gerund. We are going to use it in 3 different forms. The first one is, for example, after a verb. After a verb. After a verb. The second one could be as a subject. As a subject. And the third is after a preposition. Example. What about if I told you he loves playing video games? Gerund after a verb. Gerund after a verb. In this sentence, he loves playing. What is the verb? What is the verb? He loves playing video games. What is the verb? He loves playing. What is the verb in this sentence? He loves playing video games. What is the verb? What is the verb? He loves playing video games. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The verb is loves. That is the verb. And the gerund in this case is this one. And we are not talking about one action that is occurring at this moment. When we say that he loves playing video games, it's in generals. Okay, loves. Loves is the verb. And playing is the gerund. So we can use gerund after a verb. That is the first examples. Very well, Carol. Good morning. Loves is the verb. That is the first example, after a verb. Let's gonna see the second example as a subject. Chatting, for example, chatting can be, let me see, lots of fun. Chatting can be lots of fun. In this case, we are going to use the gerund as a subject, the noun, the most important part of the sentence. Chatting, in this case, is not a verb. Chatting is a subject. In this case, chatting, we are going to use this as a noun, as a subject. In this case, this word is not an action, it's a subject, it's a noun. And the third one, after a preposition. We are going to use gerund after a preposition. Example, I'm tired of watching videos. I'm tired of watching videos. In this sentence, what is the preposition? In this sentence, what is the preposition? I'm tired of watching videos. Tell me one example. Example of I'm tired of watching videos. What is the preposition? The preposition is Tell me. No? Okay, very well. Good. We can wait a couple of minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Humberto Garcia. Okay, very well. Humberto Garcia. Okay. Off. Off is the preposition. Off is the preposition. So we are going to use one gerund after a preposition. Watching. Here we have watching is the gerund. So in this case, we can use the gerund in three forms: after a verb, as a subject of the sentence, or after a preposition. Different kinds of prepositions. Very well. Let's gonna talk about the use of infinitives. There are 4 infinitives. Infinitives. We can use infinitives in 4 different forms. For example, after a verb. After a verb. That could be the first one. We are going to use it after a question word. We are going. The third is after a noun. And the last one after an adjective. Okay, let's gonna explain. If I say I try to learn French. In this sentence, I try to learn French. What is the verb? The first verb is. I try to learn French. The first verb is. After a verb. The verb is. Very well. Thank you, Luz. Thank you, Luz. Very well. Good. Good, Luz. The verb in this case is try. That is the verb. And logical, what is the definitive? Thank you, Alondra. Very well. Carol, good, good. And what? Donovan, okay, very well. And the infinitive is? Santiago, good. Now, help me with the infinitive. Help me with the infinitive. Okay, could be, but the complete is the complete, the infinitive. The infinitive is, okay, learn is correct, but remember that infinitives, most of the time, we are going to use with one preposition. To learn. Learn is a verb. Thank you very much. Learn. To learn, that is the infinitive. Infinitive. So we can use infinitives after a verb. First, we have the verb, in this case is try, and later we are going to use the infinitive, that is to learn. Thank you. The second example, after a question word. Says, tell me when to send the email. Tell me when to send the email. After a question word. That is the second example. We are going to use infinitives after a question word. What is the question word in this sentence? What is the question word? The question word, tell me when to send the email. What is the question word? When. Okay, very well. The question word in this case is when. That is the question word. Sometimes we know them when. Thank you very much, Carol. Donovan, good. We can use it as a question word or double H question. It's the same. There is no difference. It's the same. Question word when. A logical infinitive is to send. So we are using infinitive after a question word. Thank you very much. The third example. The third example says after a noun. There's no need to go. Here is a little complicated because the first word sounds like a verb, but as a matter of fact, it's not a verb, it's a noun. After a noun, say there's no need. In this case, it's a noun, but teacher, need is a verb. Yes, need is a verb. But in this case, in this sentence, need is working as a subject, okay? It's working as a noun. And logical, to go is the infinitive. To go is the infinitive. Thank you. The last one. After an adjective. It's fun to teach with you. Adjective. Adjective. What is the adjective in this sentence? What is the adjective in this sentence? Please tell me. Thank you very much. Fun is adjective. Thank you very much. Fun is adjective. A logical, fun is adjective. To teach is the infinitive. Is infinitive, okay? Infinitive, thank you very much. I see this very well. Thank you. I don't know if you can write your name, please. Onyx Raptor, please. It's fun to teach with you. Well, so the infinitive is that. Now, let's gonna check something. I'm gonna tell you one sentence, and you are going to tell me if it's or infinitive or gerund, and what kind of use. If it's as a subject, if it's after a verb, after a preposition, etc. Okay? I'm gonna tell you the first. The first is she is good at playing soccer. She is good at playing soccer. We are using infinitive or gerund. She is good at playing soccer. We are using gerund or infinitive. She is good at playing soccer. We are using gerund or infinitive. Okay, thank you very much. Gerund, exactly. Playing. So the first part, we are using a gerund. She's good at playing soccer. So we are using gerund In which form? Gerund, very well. Gerund. So we are using she is good at playing. Thank you very much. Very well. Good. It's a gerund. She is good at playing. We are using the gerund how. In which form? In which case? We saw three. Gerund after a. Okay, could be Nakar. Okay, very well. Another. She is good after a preposition. Is correct. Thank you very much. She is good at. At is the preposition. After, okay, very well. She is good at playing. At is the preposition, and playing is the gerund. Okay, very well. Another. Eating healthy is necessary. Eating healthy is necessary. Eating healthy is necessary. The first question is, are we using an infinitive or a gerund? Eating healthy is necessary. We are using what? A gerund. Okay, very well. We are using a gerund. Excellent, very well, it's good. First thing, we are using a gerund. Second thing, this gerund we are using, good, Pratt, is correct, Pratt. Eating healthy is necessary. So we are using a gerund. But in this case, gerund, thank you very much. And gerund as a noun. Excellent. We are using a gerund as a noun. Okay, thank you, so very well. Good. Okay, very well. Eating is a gerund, but in this case, we are using as a noun. Thank you very much. Another. I decided to go. I decided to go. What are we using? I decided to go. What are we using? Infinitive or gerund? I decided to go. We are going to use an infinitive. Thank you, so good. It's correct. It's correct. Very well. We are going to use Ale an infinitive. Right. Very well. We are using infinitive. But in this case, I decided to go. This infinitive is using how. Infinitive. Emilio, good morning. Infinitive. Very well. So Donovan, good. Infinitive. I decided to go. This infinitive we are using like a. Example. I decided to go. It's infinitive, and we are using I decided is a verb. I decided is a verb. So we are using this one after a verb. Yes, decided to go. To go is the infinitive, but thank you very much. And we are using after a verb. The last one. The police ordered him to stop. The police ordered him to stop. The police ordered him to stop. Are we using a gerund or infinitive? The police ordered him to stop. We are using infinitive. Okay, very well. We are using an infinitive. What is infinitive? We are using infinitive. What is infinitive? What is infinitive? The police ordered him to stop. What is the infinitive? Very well, good. And what is the infinitive? What is the infinitive in this sentence? The police ordered him to stop. The police ordered him to stop. Thank you very much. The infinitive is to stop. And we are using this infinitive to stop. In which case? To stop. Yes, infinitive to stop. Thank you very much. Yes, to stop. To stop. Remember, to stop. Or in this case, to stop, we are using how. The police ordered him to stop. We are using the infinitive how. In which case? How? How are we using that? This is the infinitive. Order him, the police order him to stop. We are using this infinitive. The police order him to stop. To stop. Order him. What is him? Him. We can say that it is a question word. I don't think so. It is a verb. A verb. An adjective. Him is adjective. No. Him is a verb. No. Is a double H question? No. In this case, him is a noun. Him is a noun. We are using after a noun. Yes, it's correct. Yes, exactly. We are using after a noun. Okay, guys. After a noun. Yes, after a noun is correct. Well, thank you very much. That was our topic. Our topic were or was gerund and infinitive and the different forms to use the gerunds. We can use in gerunds as a noun, after a verb, a preposition, and the infinitives, the different forms to use infinitives. Infinitives we can use them after double H question, after adjective, etc. Thank you very much for today, guys. See you later. I hope so that you have an excellent day and see you the next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.